Hi guys, welcome to another Division video. Now today I want to just show you my e-credits farm basically. Now I just want to say it's not a glitch, it's not an exploit, it's not an absolute fucking game changer, but it's just the way I do it and it works for me, so I thought I'd share it with you guys. But you know, since I don't use a script, I think people know that by how terrible I am. Let me just show you something quickly. I was going to record my video in this room. I thought, yeah, it's nice and bright, it's a lovely room. Just listen how this woman drinks her coffee. Yeah, that put me off. So if you drink your coffee like that, then you need to sort yourself out, because it's absolutely disgusting. So with that out the way, I just want to tell you, you might be in the same situation, you might not be. You might be wondering, why have you come to watch a credits video, you know, because you've got 100k stacked. Well, for me, credits is a big issue. You know, being a content creator, I need to try out different builds, and at the moment I'm trying out quite a lot of builds. You can see my latest one's going to be me shotgun build. I'm trying different things out, but the reason I struggle with credits is when it comes to the recalibration in this game. It's very complex. I don't really want to go into any detail. That's probably for a future video. But it's expensive. As you can see, it's like nearly 4k credits to recalibrate one attribute or one talent. And then to further recalibrate, it's like over 5k. Now that really does take its toll, and you have a massive hit in your e-credits balance, shall we say. And on top of that, you know, you've got your blueprints that you need to craft. And I kind of have the mentality that most have, where I'll think, I'm going to come online, I'm going to go and do some missions, and then whatever gear drops, I'm going to sell it to this fine young...
I've got the biggest inventory in DC.
That fine young man over there. But it doesn't kind of work like that, because as you can see, I'm on 95 out of 100, and what the community don't... Well, I'm not going to say what the community don't realise. What some people don't realise in this game is the way the recalibration works. You feel like you keep everything, and I'll show you an example of that. This 5.11 tactical backpack, I'm never going to use it. Well, for the brand that is, I'm never going to use it because it just doesn't suit my playing style. But it's got hardened on, so I've kept it, because I might get a nice piece of gear and I can roll hardened onto it. So you end up just stacking so much gear. Yeah, you can put stuff in your stash, but for me, that, you know, it fills up fast, and also I forget about it. When I go to recalibrate stuff, you know, I forget about the stuff in my stash. So this method for me is to go and get credits is the easiest way, and it might be helpful for you guys. So without further ado, let's jump straight into it, and I'll show you exactly how it works. So what you want to do is you want to head over to the normalized dark zone. Make sure it's not the occupied dark zone, and then let me just show you something that you do not want to do. Yeah, tragic. Even though I'm pretty much max level in the DZ, those pesky turrets still catch me out. So let me show you the proper way to do it. So when you get about 4,000 yards away from them turrets, you want to go rogue. Now, don't worry, if you're not the type of player who goes rogue in the Dark Zone, it's different in Division 2. Unless you actually kill another player, it's so hard to see your current status. It's so hard to see that you've gone rogue. Next, what you want to do is you want to look for these white skull symbols, and they're really easy to see. What these are, they're called network boxes, and they increase your rogue timer. So you go over to them and you just interact with them. Once you interact with the box, you get just over 300 credits for each box. Now I know what you're thinking. 300 credits, it's nothing. You know, it's absolutely nothing. But it's actually more than what the vendor buys a gold item off you. And the beauty of this method is the boxes are literally meters apart. As you do move from each of the skull locations, what you will find is, you know, the majority of them are network boxes, but there is a couple, like you'll see, that are Dark Zone boxes. Now, it's entirely up to you. You know, you can just avoid these ones, or you can pick lock it. The only difference is you get a gold item, and I'm pretty sure that the majority of the items that drop you can pick up and they go, you know, straight into your backpack, so you can mark them as junk and sell them later on. But yeah, that's just a, well, not really a warning, but you know, if you're only going for the credits and you want to hit the network boxes, just avoid the Dark Zone boxes. And sometimes the Dark Zone boxes are within a landmark, so you know, you definitely want to avoid them ones if you're playing solo. Just skip them and move straight onto some more of the network boxes. Finally, as you progress from box to box, you'll see that in the top left hand corner there's a percentage bar, and it's called Thieves Den. Now what that does is it's progressive, and each time you get a box the percentage goes up. Now what this basically is it's a location of where you can cleanse your rogue status, and they spawn in multiple locations across the map. Now when you enter the Thieves Den, there's also a little like loot bag, and if you've ranked yourself up high enough or leveled yourself up high enough in the DZ, you can unlock the perk in the base. And also there's, in some locations, there's a kind of a hidden vendor inside the Thieves Den. Now I don't really know too much about that as of yet, but yeah, it's entirely up to you the way, you know, the approach that you go about this. You can, as you're looting the boxes, the Dark Zone boxes, you can clear the landmarks, and then you can do the network boxes also. I think personally that you won't get any issues with any players, because as I say, it's really hard to see your current status, and also with the servers having so few people in, you very rarely see anyone. So yeah, that's it. Like I said earlier, it's not exactly a game changer, and I'm definitely not claiming to be the fucking credits king. It's just an easy alternative way for me to stack credits than filling my backpack full of gold items and then going to sell them, which I can't do because I'm running out of capacity. And also, like I said earlier, you get a little bit more than for each gold item you sell. Now, I like to think of it like back in the day when we farmed Division Tech in Division 1, but the beauty of this method is the skull symbols, they're next to each other, and they show you exactly where the next location is. So if you did like the video and you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. If you didn't like the video, don't subscribe, but please, you know, let me know why you didn't like the video in the comments. And from me, it's a goodbye, and take care. See you later.